Hello, my friends. I hope you're really well. In the last video, we talked about some of the symptoms you might experience on a physiological, emotional, and mental level when dealing with imposter syndrome. If you haven't yet, you can use the workbook I created to help you identify your potential symptoms, triggers, and patterns. And I will leave the link to request the workbook in the first comment of this post. Now, the most important point on the journey to overcoming imposter syndrome is understanding this. The way you're feeling and the symptoms you're experiencing are not because there is something wrong with you. They are happening because your nervous system is dysregulated. And this is really a key component of your healing journey. We often think that struggling in certain situations or not being able to cope as well as others means that we are broken. I used to think that. Many of my clients think that when they come and work with me. But the truth is, it's not about being broken. This is neurological. When your nervous system gets dysregulated, it means that in certain situations, it doesn't have the capacity to cope and it shifts into a sympathetic state. It means fight, flight, or freeze. This shift is your nervous system's way of protecting you from a perceived danger. And so let's go back to the example I've used in this series so far. And the example is sitting in a meeting, wanting to speak up, having important things to say, but feeling like you can't. So in this moment, as you're sitting in the meeting, your nervous system has shifted from the parasympathetic state, when you feel relaxed and present, into a sympathetic state, like fight, flight, or freeze. In this case, you're likely shifting into a freeze state, which makes it hard to say anything at all. And the key to overcoming imposter syndrome is learning how to regulate your nervous system in that very moment. This will allow you to bring yourself back to the present moment so that you can share your thoughts and contribute in a way that is meaningful and that it showcases your abilities. If you're wondering what causes this dysregulation in the first place, I encourage you to go back and watch videos 2 and 3 in the series, that I explain how imposter syndrome works, the mechanics of imposter syndrome, and what happens in our brain when we experience it. And remember, the great news is you are not broken. Trust me, there is nothing wrong with you. And there is a way out of this. It starts with learning how to regulate your nervous system. And so in the next video, I'll be sharing some practical tools you can use to begin this process of regulation. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss it. And in the meantime, take your time and go through the videos in this series so far. Each one built on the last, giving you a clear roadmap to understanding the journey of overcoming imposter syndrome, because it is my absolute desire that you get out of the experiences and the struggles that you are going through in case you are experiencing imposter syndrome. And with that, as always, I'm sending you loads of love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.